Greetings to readers, viewers, and listeners, and welcome to this special live edition of the annual Lenten tradition known as Letters for Lent. Thanks to the Autistic Superblog. I just want to give you an idea of how this is going to go for those who haven't seen these videos before. What I plan to do is, because I am a Roman Catholic, I listen to the readings that are being given, and I read the readings in some cases, and I like to give my own spin on what I feel the situation needs to. I try and put it in my own words. What the message is that I got out of it. I think it's something that I feel like it's important to take care of when it comes to certain things of this nature. So, what I want to be able to do is I want to talk about something that Billy Joel said in one of his songs. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's all about a matter of trust. Now, I just want to I just want to let you know that chats are open if you want to check me out. Um, just for that reason, I want to just talk a little bit about trust, about how important it is to have trust inside communities. How important it is to have trust when it comes to not only friendships um, but also work relationships too, and how important those things can be when it comes to being a good person. Um, One of the things that I've noticed in my own life is that I always find myself doubting myself. I'm kind of like a doubting Thomas in a way. And I find it hard to trust people about my disability. I always find a way to kind of say, I always wonder, and I'm sure this is to every other person, um, will they accept me for who I am? Will they accept me for the person that I am deep inside? Will they see the person beyond the mask? And I'll get to masking a little bit a little bit later in a later video. But I want to just explain that trust is a very important part when it comes to the world in general. I mean, I mentioned earlier to a friend of mine that actually this week 3 years have passed since the COVID-19 pandemic came to the United States, and from that point on, we've been living in a world of where we've needed to trust people, where we've needed to listen to others, where we've needed to really where we needed to trust others. I could say from my own experience that it was a couple months where I was locked up from the world. Um, for my own safety, yes, but at the same time, it kind of felt like it felt you need like I needed to trust the people that were there, but I also needed to trust others were doing the best they could with what they had. Um, and a lot of things have happened when it comes to now and then. I mean, for one, we have the vaccine. We have the COVID vaccine. And I want to just stress to everyone that's listening, if you haven't gotten your booster or if you haven't gotten your vaccine, I would strongly suggest getting it, although that is your personal choice. I just want to make sure. But that's another thing about trust too, is that I needed to trust the person was doing their job in the best way possible. That they were not only keeping myself healthy, but they were also keeping themselves healthy too. So it kind of brings out that kind of whole thing about trust, about how doubts can creep up, but as Billy Joel himself stated, it's all about a matter of trust. It's all about trusting people um, when you can't seem to get the job done on your own. And sometimes trusting people to get your, to understand that you're doing your job the best that you can, because trust is always a two-way street. So I just wanted to bring it out there just because I felt like that was the message of trust, the message of hope, the message of is all relevant to all of us because it's been a grueling 3 years, and trust has gotten us out of certain things, but it sometimes makes things a little easier for us when we can also help others out in certain situations. So I just wanted to bring that out there, just to kind of not only to to say that I'm lucky that I have two best friends that I know I could trust, and I know I have a support system and a family support system that cares about me and I about them. And for those who may not have that system, just know that you're not alone. Just know that you're not alone, even in life. You might have friends whom you might consider family, but that but aren't biologically. So I just want to bring that out there, and that those are people that you could trust too. That you can always find people to trust, but you also have to give that trust back. Um, just like I had to do 2 years ago when I had to rely on other people to help me out, and also when it came to the vaccine. So that's kind of my whole situation when it comes to trust. I just want to let you guys know that I am going to be working on I'm already working on St. Patrick's Day's letters from Lent, and I'm working on other videos too. So if you like this video, check me out on the Autistic Super Blog.wordpress.com. You can check me out here on the Autistic Super channel on YouTube, and you can check out all my videos on the Autistic Super Blog.wordpress.com. Stay safe, stay strong. God bless you all, and as always, shine on.